Cathedral of Flames, or simply COF today. Welcome back everyone. 3 levels, good amount of undead, a few chars, not too difficult, not too easy dungeon. You get Vanguard points on completion, and there is one unique skin from the end chest, it's called the Notched Blade. And I checked comment and trade chat, but there are not many people interested in this skin, but you might get a few actors for a Q9 one, so keep an eye on those. By the way, this place was very popular back in the day because of two things, the Diesta Chalice and the Golden Ring Relic. And if you don't know what these items are, I can give you a very short explanation. The Diesta Chalice is the item you need for the blindfolds, and you will need 50 of them. And for 25 relics you get the Dread Mask. So if you want to farm some, go check my dervish solo vid, you can do the whole dungeon if you want. Okay, so after all these new old infos, we can start the dungeon. And this time I bring you my Paragon with a heroic refrain dagger spam build. You know, with this anniversary elite you can create the strongest hero teams ever. 20 domination magic, 20 communing, 20 of basically any attribute. It gives +4 attributes for the whole party. And my heroes are the usual except the 2 last ones. I thought the team could benefit much from 2 Ray of Judgment monks. And there are tons of undeads here, so if you're a martial profession, think of bringing some sort of a holy damage for yourself, you know, to deal double damage against the skeletons. Anyway, once you are ready, go to Doomlord Shrine, talk to Grom Fierceclaw and get the Temple of the Damned quest. Alright, time to get the blessings, talk to the Beacon of Droknar, and if you have the same Paragon build like I do, start buffing everyone in the party. And it takes around 2 minutes, quite some time, but once you have it, your party will destroy everything in seconds. Regarding the undead, there are some Roy monks, I think they are called the Crypt Banshees, and some Mesmers, those are the Crypt Wraiths, plus they have a warrior or 2 with them every now and then. And I will not micro my heroes much except for some Strength of Honor, and I will YOLO through this place. And like I said, COF is not elite level difficulty, any meta or close to meta hero team can complete this dungeon easily. Okay, first 2 groups are done, you can go either left or right, it doesn't really matter because both routes lead to the same spot. And I choose the left one, maybe this is a bit more crowded, but as you can see the undeads and the char are hostile, they fight all the time. So not a big deal to finish the leftovers. Of course, as we want to go through this tunnel, the patrolling groups reach us, no problem, some chars never scared anybody. After the tunnel you might kill that one group ahead, but turn left as soon as you can because the dungeon key or the boss which drops the key is very close. Phase Mage Killer is a Mesmer boss and he drops his green very rarely. I think I farmed him like 200 times but only got the green a few times. So once he is dead, pick up the dungeon key and get ready for some undead heavy Ray of Judgment heavy fights. But luckily the 2 Roy monks we have and the OP Mesmer heroes are superb, so you won't have to worry about the team's DPS at all. And as I see, I didn't bring any luck picks, shame on me. I hope you guys will bring some because there are plenty of luck chests in this place. Okay, only the Keeper and his friends left, the boss is a Blood Magic Necro boss. And he is accompanied by some spirits. AoE damage is effective against them of course, since they ball up perfectly. The gate finally opens and we can enter level 2. Okay, so here we are, 2nd level, get the blessing again, and I will start boosting my heroes again with the heroic refrain stuff. Jeez, I hate this part, so boring, I should have brought a different elite. Too late now, I guess. So this level is pretty much the same as level 1, mostly undeads. And they are very vulnerable to holy damage and some char groups every now and then. And with 16 dagger mastery and strength of honor on me and judge's insight on me, I can do between 150 to 200 damage, pretty nice for a paragon. Don't bother the chars on the right, we don't need the area map, let's just keep left. The next groups are the enchanted weapons, and they are not a joke, I swear these guys hit like a truck. So you better precaution some defensive stuff here or you might wipe. Even just a Spirit of Displacement can reuse their power easily. There are some hidden groups here, just the usual creep slashers and phantoms, and even with all the poison dart things around, they can't really hurt us. After this enchanted group, keep right and you find a quite steep hill. I highly recommend you precast some defensive spirits here because of two things. First is there are rangers and they have the high ground, plus the alley boss is a rather powerful enemy, and I guess you don't want to vibe here. Nice, ST is ready, let's aggro them, and I will attack the coasters first and keep Tindir Flamecaller last. Now pick up the dungeon key and open the next gate. The Paragon boss now and his zombie friends, they don't like our beams of light much, they melt like butter, and now we must clear this last area a bit before we can go against the boss group. The Master is a Necro boss, and of course he has double damage multiplier and minions and Death Nova, so make sure you have a plan to reduce their damage. I'm looking at you, Spirit of Shatter. Okay, ST is ready now, let's say hello to these guys and see if they welcome us. They were bad hosts, of course, so yeah, we just killed them. And here we are, the last level didn't take long, did it? The whole dungeon took me around 20 minutes, not too long actually, and if you can kill this Keymaster guy here before he runs away, we can save another minute or so. We reacted quickly, the key is ours, now let's activate the beacon and keep south. After these two groups we reach a fun place, a room full of enchanted monsters. If you want to get more DS chalices or Rune Relics, go further and kill them. If you don't, simply turn right. In this part of the dungeon I was hesitating a bit because I remember the Keymaster guy to be here at the Rare Shrine, but then I realized we had already defeated him at the beginning of level 3, so yeah, you don't need to go this way, simply leave this lava area and keep west. There are some groups of undead and a few enchanted on the way to the dungeon lock. Approach the enchanted carefully and when all dead, use the dungeon key. This room is basically a trap, don't rush to the Murakai Steward immediately, rather go in a bit, stop for some time, kill the pop-ups and play it smart. The boss is surrounded by several groups of monsters, plus there are poison darts in the whole area, so you might need some defensive spirits to stay alive. When the battle is over, grab the key and leave this damned place. There are a few more groups here and there, but finally we reach the end boss. She is Murakai, Lady of the Night. There are some zombies and bone feats protecting her, but those die fast. And to be honest, back in the days Murakai was much stronger than she is now. She has monster only skills, she can cause tons of conditions on her enemies, she can summon allies, but you will see she didn't do much against us. Maybe my Mesmers interrupted her, maybe her AI is somewhat nerfed, I don't know exactly, but killing her is not a big deal anymore. And she is not sensitive to holy damage, but her HP isn't that much either, so this fight won't take too long. When she is dead, you get the reputation points for completing the dungeon and you can open the Murakai's chest. And I've got 2 random golds this time and the quest item, and now we can map travel back, don't wait for the timer. And once in town, talk to the NPC, get the reward, and that's it. Cathedral of Flames, a fairly easy dungeon. If you have questions, let me know in a comment. Good luck and have fun.